Good morning, everyone. We have here Monica Rocha, and she's going to talk about Children's Day. Thank you, Moni. Welcome. You can
Hello.
start.
Thank you. All right. So, as you can see, we are going to talk about Children's Day. And I saw before that we have some children here in this session. So, this is also about you. So, let's start here. So, as you probably already know, in Mexico, we celebrate Children's Day on April the 30th. And this is something that started since 1924. So a long time ago it started. And this actually started because in 1924, the president Álvaro Obregón signed the Declaration of the Rights of the Child. And every year since then, since he signed it on this date, April 30th, we celebrate children. And I'm going to go to the next one. So there is actually an international or like a World Children's Day, which is on November 20th. And this was established by the United Nations in 1954. So on this date, the UN advised or asked every country to celebrate or to choose a date to celebrate children. So what is the purpose of this International World Children's Day? Well, it is to promote awareness of children's rights and also to just make people conscious about the importance of children living a happy childhood. So that's why this day is celebrated. And let me now show you. So I'm going to be showing you some of the basic rights of children, because that is the base of the celebration. So on Children's Day, we want everyone to know that children have rights and that it is important to protect them. So let's look at the rights of the children. So this is the first one, right to life. So as you can see in the picture, there's a little baby. So every child has the right to live their own life, and they have the right to survive and grow up in good conditions. This is the first one. Of course, there's many rights. We're not going to see all of them, but just some of the basic ones. Now look at the next one, right to education. So the right to education allows every child to receive an education, to enjoy their social life and to build their own future. So this is important because this helps every aspect, for example, the social development, their cultural development, and also their economic one. So they get to choose their own future. And the next one, right to health. So this means that all children are protected against illness. So they must be allowed to grow, to be healthy adults and receive the proper care when they need it. And then let's look at the next one, right to food. So with this one, so every child has the right to eat. It is important to help children to not die from malnutrition and just help all the children to not be hungry. And the next one, right to water. So this means that all children have the right to clean drinking water and also all the necessary sanitary conditions so that they can live in good health. And yeah, so this allows for their growth. Also, children have the right to identity. So this means that every child has a surname, a first name, and a nationality. And also they have the right to know who their relatives are, so their parents, grandparents, all of those. And also this means that they have the right to be officially recognized. So they have a birth certificate, and it is an official document that says who they are. And we also have the right to freedom. The children have right to freedom. So this means that every child has the right to express themselves, and they have the right to give their opinions, to access information, and to participate in decisions that affect their lives. And also they have the right to religious freedom. And we have one more here, which is the right to protection. So this means that the children have a right to live in a safe and secure environment, which preserves their well-being, and also that they have the right to be protected from every kind of mistreatment or discrimination or exploitation. So here we have these basic rights. And I don't know if you knew that. I see that we have some children here. I don't know if you knew these are your rights. So we can talk about this in a little bit. And I think this is all I have here. Let me see. Yeah. So now let's have a conversation about your childhood. If you're a child, let's see how it's going, and you can tell us something about your lives. Or if you're an adult, then you can maybe remember what it was like for you. Let me see who is here. Okay. I see Uriel and Maxi, Jimena, JC. So if you have your cameras, you can turn it on so we can have a conversation. Hi, Uriel. How are you?